Hi everyone, so I've had a lot of requests on how I do my hair, and to be quite honest, I never heat style it just because I've been trying to grow out my hair for the last like 3 years, and whenever I heat style, like straighten it and curl it, it tends to grow a lot slower. So what I've been doing is switching up my shampoos. I've been using only like drugstore shampoos, not really great shampoos, but just random store-bought shampoos, and I'd switch it up a lot so my hair doesn't get stuck in a rut, basically. And I condition the ends every time I shower and or every time I wash my hair. I don't wash my hair every day because when I do, it dries out and it becomes like the ultimate frizz fest, which is disgusting. So what I do is I shampoo the roots and then skip out on the bottoms because it gets kind of dry, and then I condition from the bottom, working my way up to around here, and then I comb it through with a like a shower comb, a wide tooth comb. I never brush my hair. That's another thing. I never ever brush my hair because the texture of my hair doesn't allow it. It gets really frizzy. When I get out of the shower, I kind of towel dry my hair so that it's not dripping wet. It's kind of like, it's damp, more than damp, it's wet. And what I do is I pump a pump of John Frieda's Frizzies to my hands and kind of like rub it around and then just scrunch it, kind of. And when I had shorter hair and I wanted a tighter curl, what I used to do, like when I had hair this length, I used to just grab a section like this with and instead of using John Frieda, I use mousse, and I would just grab a section or scrunch mousse all over my hair and then grab a section and then twist it and then leave it there. Don't touch it after that, because what happens when you touch your hair after you just put a product in is that it gets kind of if you play around with it too much, it can create flyaways, and I'm the queen of frizz, so I learned from that. If your hair is straight and you want the wavy effect, I knew a friend who used to do this, and what she did was she would put mousse in her hair when her hair is like kind of damp, not wet and not completely dry, but slightly damp. She'd put mousse in her hair and then like do a little bun and then bobby pin it down. Now my hair is way too thick for that, so what I found that works really well are these things right here. They're the spin pins from Goody, and what you do is you create a bun, like just a quick tight bun, and you tuck all your hairs, and then you use one of these, and one of these is like the equivalent of 20 pins or 20 bobby pins. So this is, in case you guys forgot what a bobby pin looks like, this is a bobby pin, and this is a spin pin, so you guys can see the difference kind of. It's around the same size, I mean the same height and length and everything, but yeah. And I just twist it from the top to the bottom, and then another one from the bottom to the top. And the cool thing about this product is that it's incredibly secure. Like I could shake my head around as much as I want and it will not fall out. And it creates like the messy bun, which is nice. And I think it's a cute look. So when your hair is slightly damp, put mousse in, put these spin pins in, or if you can, if your hair texture is the right texture, you can just pin it up with some bobby pins. Leave it in there for a few hours and then take it out, and your hair will be wavy. And that seemed to work really well for her, so you should definitely try it out. It's worth a try, right? Well, I found these at Walgreens. They're a little hard to find, and they come in only 2 colors, brown and blonde, or brunette and blonde. The sucky thing about that is I am neither a blonde or a brunette, I am black. Coming from an Asian, that sounds kind of funny, but I have black hair. And there's no redheads too, like what the hell happened there, you know? So I think they're around $6. Definitely a good investment piece. I've been using like these hair pick things. It looks like 2 chopsticks where you put in your hair, but it falls out like way too fast. So these work so well and they stay in all day. Probably my favorite hair tool of the moment. Yeah, so if you have straight hair, definitely try this out. It might work for you. If it doesn't, then I'm really sorry about that. So yeah, once again, I don't shampoo my hair every single day. And so after 2 days or so, my ends are disciplined, they're really nice, but my roots are kind of nass. So what I do is I spray dry shampoo, and what that is, let me show you a picture real quick. And it's from, I guess the brand's called Chlorine, or I'm not quite sure, but it's a different language. But I really like this because it allows me to, you know, go a whole extra day without having to shampoo my hair, and it smells great. I bought it at Sephora. So I just spray it on and then leave it on for like 2 minutes and then kind of like run my fingers through it afterwards, and then set. And the cool thing about that product is that I work in a hat store and I have to wear hats every single day. And the thing about wearing hats every single day is that it flattens your hair, which is kind of bummerish, but you look cute with a hat on, right? So what I do after I take my hat off is spray that on my roots, and it kind of lifts it up, so it adds volume, which is great. Another thing that really works for me is Aveda's Control Paste. Now, I've been playing around with my part lately. It's kind of off-center right now, but I've been wearing it in the center lately, and I really like it because not a lot of people are doing that anymore. Everyone's all about the side part now, but I've been trying that out, and the thing about that is that I have a ton of baby hairs. You guys can see, you guys can totally see, they're not disciplined, so what I need to do is discipline them. Aveda Control Paste works great for that. You just put a little bit in your palm, melt it, and kind of put it in your roots, and it keeps everything in place. And I kind of use it on my ends too when they kind of fray away. I just kind of twist it in and kind of play around with it, and it works so well. And it smells great too. So those are the products I use. I hope that helped you guys out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye!